Oh, my bad. I forgot. I forgot the music I put on last time was this goofy. Alright. Oh, my bad. I hit my mic. We should be good to start. My back is crunchy. Alright. Is this thing showing up properly? Oh, I forgot to change this to the fucking Twitch name. Alright, I think we're good to go. I think. Mike is low-key blocking sort of my screen, but that's fine, you know? Sometimes I feel like that. Which one was it? Oh, my bad. That's not what that was supposed to be. What the fuck? Hello? What the fuck? What? Right, so I fucking misclicked, fellas. I fucking misclicked. My bad. I misclicked. Whoops. I gotta check if I'm live properly now, sorry. Bro. There's so many fucking detours to being live. Oh my god. I've just been working on a Vtuber model for a trade, and I figured, you know what? Might as well share it. Might as well share it. So, okay. Working on Twitch. Is it working on YouTube? If it's working on YouTube, then we're all set. And then we can start. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. So, this is a model that I've been working on for a trade. So this is not my OC. The OC belongs to GetJinxed, but I haven't made a model in a long time, and I was like, you know what? I could use the practice. So, okay, the music's a little much. You can have a little music, but that's a little much. It's a little much there. Pretend I had a cherry in my mouth when I said that. Okay, it's a little much. I will change the song, because that's a little bit a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Not feeling this one. Not feeling this one. Okay. I think we should be good now. Hopefully we should be good. Okay. Yeah, so for anyone who has never seen this software before, this is Live 2D. As far as I know, I don't even think there's any alternatives for it. So if you want to make a VTuber model, you kind of have to go through Live 2D. And it's where you can set up how everything moves. Now, this model has been... the work has been started. For anyone who knows anything about rigging, I've organized all my stuff already. I can go. Don't remember last time I saved. I'm gonna save real quick. All of my stuff's been organized already, and I have started on the face. So I've got, you know, the blink. Eye open, and then when it closes, and then you can have it. Boink. It's a little extra wide, a little surprise with a little woo. No, a little flair to it. A little flair to it. Then we got the eyeballs. Eyeballs. The smile, the eye smile at least, has been rigged. And I have also done work on the mouth. Okay, just give you a little teeny fangs. I thought it was fun. I thought it was cute. I was like, why not? We got little teeny fangs. Blah blah blah, blue blue blue. You know. I haven't done any physics yet, which is it's the sauce, you know. But yeah, and I did work on the eyebrows. Look at this. Look at how smooth this is. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Look at this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. I'm not gonna go, that's enough on one and then immediately immediately start doing the same shit on another. I mean, not yet. Not yet. I wouldn't put it past me. It is definitely not above me. So yeah, I don't know. Today I'm thinking I just want to keep chugging along. I haven't done any of the hair or the body or anything, but this is for a trade and it's also like a chibi, so it's gonna be relatively simple. I also kind of want to get back into the speed, the weeds of it, because I haven't rigged anything since a long time. Like last year, I think. Yeah, like last year. So it's been a while. Also, when I was looking back at my files, I realized why I was struggling with expressiveness of the eyebrows of my model. That's because what was it, brow 4 or brow angle? I straight up just didn't rig one of them. You've got one that's like, well, I can literally show you what brow form and brow angle do. So let me detach these real quick. Brow Y is just, on the Y axis, up and down. Brow angle is kind of the tilt, and brow form is the curve. And I don't remember. Oh, well, actually, I have my file here. I literally have it over here. I could show you. One of these I just straight up don't fucking have. Haven't been able to open this in a long time just because I didn't have Live 2D, but I recently got it again, so. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Whoop. Oh my god, let's go to the face. Brow X. Yeah, why didn't I delete those? There's no brow angle. There's just brow form. There should be brow angle. So I don't know why there isn't, but there isn't. And you noticed how when I moved the eyebrow, the eye kind of, the eye kind of follows a little bit. Yeah, that's the type of stuff we're gonna do on this one too right now. So yeah, that's the plan. It's gonna be kind of chill, more of a quiet thing. And yeah, I just wanted to work on it, so I figured, you know what? We can keep each other company. Know what I'm saying? So also, I really wanted to sew because recently I've been really into like clothes customization, which is really random, but ADHD strikes again. What can I say? And I can't do much right now because my mom is away with her sewing machine. Now, I only know the very basics of sewing. I kind of suck balls at it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of horrendous when it comes to sewing. But that doesn't stop me, okay? That doesn't stop me. I'm still gonna do it. And I'm gonna keep doing it, even if I suck at it. That's the way you improve. That's the way you improve, Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck? I don't know what's... Look, I don't know. I'm goofy today, okay? That's all I'll say. I asked all of my friends to hang out, and all of them are busy. And I wanted to hang out because I was in a funky mood. And they were all busy because they all have lives, which I don't. Couldn't be me. Fucking losers. What are you doing having lives? And but yeah, so I was like, you know what? Nobody's getting back to me for some fun, so I'll make my own fun. Okay? Right, so I want to start with the eyes. I want to add more to the eyes. Oh, hello. Oh my god, long time no see, Dane. Thanks. Very nice. Very nice of you to say. Hope you have nice sleep. I don't know if it's a nap or if it's night for you, but either or, I hope you sleep well. Restful sleep. And I mean, as always, if anyone sees this and can't stay, or, for anyone who is not watching right now because they're busy, I will be letting this stream up on on the channel afterwards. So if you want some background sound, to fall asleep, eat, draw, whatever, it'll be there later. It'll be there later, you know. All right. So while I'm here, I don't know how many people know anything about rigging that are in here, but if you have any questions, whether you know about it or not, I will try my best to answer. I'm not a pro and I am rusty, but I will try my best. So also, yeah, I'm experimenting with this one. I have the eyelashes are on top of the eye, but everything else is below the eye. And also I do have plans for the line art. I don't know if I'm going to leave it black. I might try to experiment here. We're going to see. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that, but I don't know. So, like I mentioned, I want to make the eyes a little bit more expressive, so that stuff kind of moves around a bit when it's used, when it looks around. Also, I didn't actually tell the person I was making this, but I did have a form, and they were like, yeah. So, no, it's not bad. I still get to talk to my friends and go to work. I just didn't get a hangout, like a proper hangout, but you know, anyways, yep. Hopefully see you soon. I do want to start getting into streaming a little bit more and just like do stuff and chill, play games, whatever. Do the stuff I would do on my own, but just with a gang, you know? But anyways, see you and hope your sleep is good and restful. Alright. So, I'm going to be making a new deformer on the eyelids. The lashes, actually. You know what? I might do it. So if you see ball XY in my stuff, that's just what me and my friends call eyeballs. And it's shorter than eyeballs. So I just write balls in my own stuff. So don't be scared. The model does not actually have like testicles or anything. So yeah. Do not fear. Do not fear. Okay. So. Right. Main point I'm gonna do here is I just want the lashes to move a teeny bit. Because, you know, if you look up, your eyes would like, you know, you get a little wiggle, you know, move up a little bit. So. I don't want anything complex here. I'm probably just gonna like, wrong direction. Would it help if I actually did it in the right direction? Yeah. Alright, here we go. See, that way, like, the lash moves a little bit, you know, the lash line feels more dynamic. The other side's more flat. Then we'll do the top lash afterwards, but right now I've got the bottom lash selected, so we're going to be working on that one first. Right. When it comes to adding the little details like this, I really do like rigging. The main parts I don't like are the bigger things. I like the tedium of it, but I don't like the general stuff. If that makes sense. Like, don't ask me to do head XY. Well, I don't mind the rest, to be honest, but I just prefer when it comes to like adding the little details, you know, the little fun things. And I like to have the stuff in the eye move around more as the eye moves. But I want to do this sort of stuff first. The rest is going to be physics, which is basically just, how do I describe it? I don't have much brain power to describe things right now. Right. Yeah, so physics are basically like the fun little things you add on top. Like, they're not the basic movements themselves, and they're not triggered by the action the person piloting the model takes. It's like a reaction to another. It's like a chain reaction type of thing. So like when this happens, this also will happen, and this will also happen. So it's like an add-on instead of a thing that's caused directly. Okay. Let's do this side. Pop flashes this side, and then we'll do something similar on the other side. Now I could have done this before I duplicated the eyes, and I wouldn't have had to do it twice, but hey. Sometimes I like to take the long way to do it. Okay. Sometimes it'd be like that. Also, hopefully the audio quality is not too bad, because I do have my fan on because it's very hot here. Very, very hot. I mean, it's very hot in a lot of places. But nothing new here. For anyone who was struggling with the heat in Europe, similar story in Canada. People don't think of Canada as a place that is that warm, but it is pretty warm, and it gets very big weather swings. So like in the winter, it can go down to like all the way to like -30 around where I live. Some places colder, some places warmer in Canada. It is a geographically very large country. And in the summer, it goes like all the way to like +40, 50, like between like 40 and 50. It'll go up to like 45 Celsius. So that is a very fucking big difference, and that's like 70 degrees Celsius, which is kind of wild. So yeah, homes are made to keep in heat, and in recent years with global warming, like more and more people have had access to like heat pumps and like in-window ACs, but before, very few people had heat pumps. Some people had like in-window ACs, but it was mostly fans. People just kind of had fans. So, and houses are made to keep the warmth here because it gets very cold. But I think the worst part is that, especially because I live around the East Coast. Not to dox myself, but I'm like from the East Coast of Canada, which is still a very wide area, but you know, and it is, especially in some places, so fucking humid. It is freezing. Like, you would not be able to tell in the winter how cold it is because it pierces through your bones. It's not a dry cold. It's so fucking wet. And if you've ever been wet and freezing, you know how extra cold it is. You know? And you wouldn't think of the same, like, oh, it's wet when it's heat and blah, blah, blah. But you can't really sweat as well when it's humid out there. Like, everything's just sticky. Very dry, your sweat evaporates kind of easy. You know what I mean? Like, it feels fresher. Even though, you know, whether it actually is, whatever, but... Right? No, I don't want to, like, make the movement, the lash movement so dramatic that it like messes things up, and I gotta like do a ton of adjustments. I just want a nice little bounce, you know. Okay. But yeah, so that's the thing. Like, places, I guess a lot of people don't necessarily factor, like, if they're very used to the cold or very used to the heat, they don't take into account how some places aren't really like made to be that way, if you will. Like some places aren't really meant for the heat or the cold and are just not as well equipped to deal with it. So like that one time, I think a couple of years ago, when it snowed in Texas and people were like dying of cold and roofs were like collapsing and everything because it's just not made to fucking snow there. Whereas like, you know, that's as if I saw that. I was like, no, my house has snow in it all the fucking time. My house has so much fucking snow in it. Who the fuck can the fucking losers can do a little snow? You know, like come on, man. Come on, like obviously, like that's not the norm. Great. Now we got a bouncy eye on here. Well, somewhat. I'm gonna adjust it more to give it more movement to the pupil itself, but you know, the iris. But okay, get back to it. All right, time for the left side. Also, you might be wondering if you can see my layers, and there's a lot of them. Why this side is labeled left? Well, the way Live 2D and VTube Studio and all of that stuff works is it's not your left, like of the person making the model. It is like the model's left and the model's right, so opposite of yours. So a little tricky, but you know, so you know, a little tricky. All right. Oh. I'm to add another. And I am hiding some of the stuff. I just feel like seeing the layers is less interesting than seeing the model itself. You know what I mean? So that's why I've decided to go on this side. You can't really see my deformers, but like, I don't know that many people that are pressed about seeing deformers. I feel like most people would rather see the effect on the model and then maybe the parameters. If anyone's looking. This is the type of stuff that's not that, you know, like groundbreaking to look at. So, okay. Oh, I gotta go and rename the ID of my deformers that I made. So actually, let me do that before I forget. Okay. Yeah, because it doesn't name them by default. You can see it says Warp 4, which is not what I want. There we go. Hello. Ahoy. I like the nautical greeting. Welcome. Okay. And alright, I gotta rename this one too. I did not select the Y. Hello. What's all this then? First time on the stream, yes, welcome. It's a very low-key stream. Just kind of yapping and working on a model for a trade. And occasionally I just like, I don't know, I need brain stimulation, and messing around with the eyes and looking at the rigging I've already done does that. So if you see me just go around and mess with the parameters and go like halfway through, that's that, by the way. But otherwise, pretty low-key. Okay, that's been named. Ooh. Trying to get back into rigging stuff, and then I would like to, once I'm a little bit more familiar with it, once I've refamiliarized myself with it, I would like to make some little tutorials, especially on like stuff that's kind of so basic people don't really expect it, because when I started, that's what tripped me up a lot. Like, oh, finding a tutorial on how to rig flames or eyes or something like that was yes, but like general how the stuff worked, I was so fucking lost, man. I was so lost. So I'd like to do that too, but starting simple-ish with a simple-ish model for a trade. So yeah, not my character. If I'm remembering right, their name is Sailor. I'm gonna make some fun stuff to do with it. I will give the user the ability to make a mold too. I've got something. I've got a little bald shine for when that comes up. It'll be great, trust. Okay. Great. So that's the right side. Where's the left? Okay, here we go. Here's the top flash. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Oh. Okay. I don't know why one of them I put lashes plural, but only one. Let me change that. That's gonna get on my nerves. All of them I put lash, like XY, whatever, but this one I put lashes. No. Nuh-uh. That's not gonna fly. That is not gonna fly. Oh my god, stop. What? Oh, thank you. That's very nice. I was so surprised by how wild that reel went. I was expecting just like a handful of people, and now there's so many, and I don't want anyone to feel excluded, so I'm gonna try to do... My goal is to at least try to do it with everyone on the list, so contact them if they can't. That's that. I will consider them like done, quote unquote. But I wanna try to keep going with the trades. I've had like 2 people at this point tell me like that doing trades has revitalized their love for art, and honestly, I feel that too. I get so motivated when it gets to like trade stuff and getting to draw other people's OCs and all of that. It's really nice. I think that's the heart of the art community. You know, as cringy, power of friendship-y as that might sound. I don't know. I guess it's just the fun part. But yeah. I guess that was a nice side effect of all that. Now I can post more than 10 people on Instagram. Oh my fucking god. Ugh. Dude, I remember back in the day when people were like, yeah, Instagram, that's where you gotta post your art. Nowadays, I don't think there's a good platform for art, I gotta be honest. Most of them are just gonna scrape it for AI, or it's never gonna be seen by anyone. Not even a bot is gonna lay eyes on your art. Which is not the point of making art, obviously, but you know. Especially when you don't necessarily have, like, friends that are artists to, like, support each other that way. Sometimes posting to literally no one is not very encouraging. Especially if you're, like, not just starting out, but maybe, like, mid-range, I guess. Okay, I don't really like the way I made that move. Try that again. Okay. But yeah, I forgot. I really like making VTuber models, I'm not gonna lie. So if there's more people interested in the list, I did post a story, but I know not everyone is gonna see a story. So if anyone that is on the trader request list that I made, or either contacted me and I replied and told you you're on the list, would like to... Very random, but if anyone on that list would be interested in getting a model as part of their trade, let me know. Some designs were like very complicated and the pictures didn't have enough detail on how everything worked. so I might need more references, and I can't promise that everyone who's interested will, you know, get one, but I would love to practice and do like little, like simpler ones. Maybe a complex one here and there, you know, if the inspiration strikes, but yeah, I would like to do that. Yeah, true. I always loved art in all format and medium, but always had a hard time practicing myself. And since you're real, I've been drawing more and more and make me... Aww! Well, I'm glad I was able to inspire you to do art. I'm very glad. That's always my goal with that, to like, you know, help motivate with that. There's enough hating around, and like, yeah, I'll criticize stuff here and there. You know, less short form stuff, but a lot of my longer videos is like critiquing webtoons or whatever, and I never want to like shit on people, because there is a time and place for criticism, and I think criticism is very valuable, but I think generally speaking, we just need more encouragement. We just need more encouragement. That's not... I feel like it's harder to get encouragement than criticism, so you gotta give it out when you can. I technically would be interested in a Vtuber model, but not for the character I submitted. Oh. Okay. On that case, if you want, you could send it to me on Instagram or like whichever platform, and I could take note of that character instead. Like, I'll finish this one first, and there's a couple of trades I gotta do first, so I wouldn't be able to start working on it right away. But you can either send it to me whenever, or I can contact you whenever I've got time to start it, and then we could talk. Because this one was my plan is a little sneaky, because I've seen GetJinxed stuff, and I was like, I've drawn quite a few other OCs, because they commissioned me like 5 times, bro. I made a little thing with one of their commissions where it was me, like, on my knees being like, hallelujah, after multiple commissions, and I still think that applies. So, as not only a trade, but as a little token of thanks, I wanted to do theirs first. And I've got 2 other people I want to do regular art trades with, just good old illustrations. But after that, I could definitely do that for you. Yeah, the only thing I will say is whatever I give away for a trade, I don't want people to sell. Just don't like sell the thing again, because that's not part of the deal. We traded, that was the exchange. I wouldn't want to like pour hours into something for someone and then they just turn around and go, suck my balls, and sell it, because I would never do that. So like, you know, it feels kind of like not respecting each other's art. You know, like, I respect the time you put into this for me of my character and all of that. And I don't expect people to do this, but, you know, I still feel like it's worth mentioning just because sometimes some people don't know. But I don't expect most people to do it. Most artists know the labor and all of that go into it, so I would not expect that to be a common thing, which is why I've not even mentioned it with most of the trades I do, but okay. I can't go a single fucking stream without a fucking bot coming in here and trying to sell me some bullshit. You're getting blocked. You're getting so blocked. And it's always fucking Streambo too. It's always the same platform. I swear to God. I swear. You're gonna have me do a backflip, and I don't know how to do backflips, so that's not gonna end well, bro. That's not gonna end well, brother. Alright, Twitch taking ages to load. Okay. Okay, well. Tried blocking that already, but I guess they find a way around the words that I've blocked, because it's a fine line. I don't want to like censor people just speaking normally, but also that's really fucking annoying. We're just trying to yap, okay? get out of here. Anyways, we're saying, yeah, I don't think most people would ever sell it, but just because sometimes people are newer and maybe haven't learned art etiquette, I don't want to like, yeah, I wouldn't assume they would do it, but I would prefer to say it than they do and be like, ah, shit, you know what I mean? That, and just like, don't maybe, unless we both agree to it, I wouldn't want someone to just turn around and then like sell prints of the art that I made. Unless we both agreed like, oh yes, let's sell each other's prints or something. Like, if we reached an agreement about any of this, I would not care, is the thing. I just, that's my main. Otherwise, I don't really, people can go sicko mode. Okay. But yeah, no, I think most people that make art and genuinely are artists understand, you know, the worth of art, and wouldn't do that because they, you know, they respect art, they know what goes into it, all of that. So which is why I would be more willing to do it for, like, do a model for trades than things. Just not because, like, I necessarily want something in exchange. Although I do, every time I get art back from a trade, I, like, do little flips and kick my feet up because, oh my god, hello? But just because a lot of times I feel like, I don't know, I feel like an artist, you get the worth of it more, and also it gets, like, I don't know, if it's more time, we get to talk more, you know, there gets to be more of an exchange. Like, I don't know, it's fun. I like to get to talk to people and, like, show each other's work in progresses and be like, oh my god, that's so sick. Like, I don't know, I just like the ability to, you know, just talk about it, all of that. Like, I like that it's an exchange more, which is why I would be willing to do, like, a trade for something that's not an illustration. Like, if someone was like, I'll make, like, I'll make a 3D model, or I'll make a song, or I'll make something for you too. I don't, like, it doesn't have to be the same thing of art. I just like the exchange part. I like getting to talk about it. So, the trade, you have 2 OCs in mind. One of us is a Sono, it's still work in progress. The other's full develop. Honestly, you know, when it gets to it, like, when I reach out to you, because I don't have anyone in line except the people I've contacted, because usually I go through a number generator. Usually, unless there's, like, something specific I'm looking for. Like, I was looking for a design that was nice, but, like, not too detailed. Like, a very solid but concise design. But, like, the first one to get back into the flow of making a model. Usually I do a number generator, but that's not a hard rule. So I could definitely go to you next, and then we could just talk it through, honestly. Like, if there's one you prefer, I'm down for a challenge, usually. So. Oh, I don't like the way this moves. Yeah, I also love getting to discover other artists through trades, because there's some people that just, like, there's so little visibility on social media, and it's so hard to, like, you can meet people and talk to people, but, like, actually, like, have a nice discussion, or, like, not necessarily be, you don't even have to be, like, friends proper to have a nice discussion just once in a while and talk or whatever. But I don't know, I feel like trades allow you to do that more, and I found people that just considering the breadth of people on Instagram, I almost never would have, like, the odds of me finding their art would have been super low. But now I see their art, and I get to be their hype man. Every time I see their stuff, I'm up in their comments. You best believe. I might not be a mom on Facebook, but I will be using that fucking flame emoji when I see some fire art. So yeah, I think that part is fun, and I think, I don't know, like, a lot of people are so focused, and I don't blame people for falling into that. I've had moments where I fall into that too. The like number trap, where you just start caring about numbers and like who has bigger followings and what will get me views and all of that stuff. And I just find it's kind of like, I understand why people do it and I don't have anything against them doing it. I just find that it's like, I wouldn't say it's sad or disappointing that they do it, but I don't know, it feels like there's something missing. It feels like we're missing out on something when we do it, you know? As creatives. This doesn't just apply to artists in like the traditional sense of like a drawer, you know? So. Okay. That is not, I want the left top flash, please. There we go. Okay. One thing when the number trap is scale. Yeah. In recent times, whenever I fall for something similar like the number trap, it's less about numbers and it's more about like, I wouldn't say engagement because that's not really what I care about, but like not engagement in the social media sense, engagement in like the interaction, like people interacting with it and like, you know, it being an exchange. It's not just me like dumping shit on other people. Like other people also like hear their opinions, have discussions, all of that stuff. That's when I'm like, yes, this was a banger because we got to have conversation. This is what I want. Now this scrumptedly yum purpur. What? Oh my, whatever. Man, I'm getting lost in my own sauce. But I'm curious, what do you mean exactly by scale? Because I can definitely see that in like multiple senses. So I'm curious about the one that you're, or multiple. Maybe you're referring to multiple, but the multiple that you are thinking of specifically. Because there's definitely multiple. I agree. There's definitely multiple ways. So I don't want to like put words in your mouth and assume you mean a certain thing. All right, got some eyes wiggling up in here. Wee. You old school YouTubers back in the day trying to do those like eye scanner challenges and not look at the titties, be like, woo, woo, woo. I'm creating a band with friends and we've been on Instagram. Well, 1,000 people watching your art. Thinking it's nice. Drop a like is fucking enormous already. And it's always, it's not a lot, but you know, one way I found, the best way I found to contextualize that is I think of like 1,000 people in a room and I can't even imagine that. Like, I can't even like, I'm like, oh my god, that's so many people. You know? Like if 20 people walked by my art and said, nice, thumbs up. That's a lot. That is a lot. I feel like we get lost in the trap because a lot of stuff you see will get higher numbers, just the way algorithms work, but I don't know. No, I see what you mean. And with like the band thing, I definitely look at. I don't know if you watched Drew Gooden, but in one of his recent videos he mentioned, and he's a pretty fucking popular YouTuber, but before he mentioned his band in a video, like it got very little interaction or exposure on its own before he like plugged it, which just shows you either have to be on that like social media grind set where you're like super focused on the numbers and like rage baiting and getting as much interaction and like the word benefit, I guess, in getting the most from your stuff. Forgot what I was saying. I'll be right back. Sorry, I just had to plug my thing in. I forget what I was gonna compare it to. Oh, yeah. Unless you do the numbers grind, or you get a shout out by someone who is more popular than you. Good fucking luck. So, like, yeah. But I think sometimes we do have to put that in context. Like, if there was, like, 1,000 people in a stadium with you, like, 1,000 people showed up to your show and said, hell yeah, this was sick, had a great time. You know, that would be like, okay, okay. So, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I think it's important to, like, recontextualize it, and I don't blame anyone for falling into that either, because it's like, social media is intentional. You open Instagram and it's like, nice, your post got one more like than usual. And YouTube's like, your video's actually fucking ass. It's the worst one, just because it performed less than, like, it's like your 10th one. And it's like, it might be better than all of the ones before that, but it's like, they like force you to play into the numbers game, kind of. They low-key brainwash you into it. So, yeah, no, I definitely don't blame anyone for getting into that, but I think it's important to, like, sometimes get out of it, you know? And I think trades are a good way to do that, personally. Might be kind of biased, but I don't know. Like, trades, or even, there's a lot of, like, collaborative stuff, like, you know, those templates where it's like 2 characters and the 2 people independently, like, they'll choose a side and then draw 2 different characters and combine it. Like, I feel like stuff like that just brings back the love for art. Or even, personally, one thing that will always bring back my enjoyment is making something really stupid. Like, fully stupid, like a joke, or like just some bullshit. That always will bring back my love of it, because there's no reason to do it, to engage in bullshit like that besides the love of the game, you know? Great. Okay. The wizard reel. Yep. Sometimes, yeah, no, there's a couple of times, usually when it comes to animating, because I'm kind of lazy, so the main thing that'll motivate me to animate stuff is when it's really stupid, like incredibly stupid. There's this one reel I made quite a bit ago about AI. Oh my, can I find it? Honestly, if I can find it and share it, that would be pretty sick, because that reel is reel/short/whatever. That thing makes me giggle. I can't lie. It's pretty fucking funny. But the wizard one, yeah, the wizard one was for commissions, because at first I was like, people usually just announce commissions. Can I make it something kind of fun? Okay, no, I didn't mean to open a fucking PNG of my channel tab thing. Thanks. But yeah, no, I always really enjoy the, oh my god. Can we get a move on, YouTube? Can we get a move on? He said, thank you. I might have to scroll back a bit, because these are a little far, but... This one, it really gets me. I think about it, and it makes me giggle, because, like, I don't know, there's something very fun about just... Okay, well, if it could load, that'd be nice. I was planning on sharing it on my screen, but... Okay, can we work, please? Ah, okay. Um, I will share this just because this is in the same vein as the wizard. It's a little freakier, but it was really, really fun to make. And sometimes I think you just gotta do the things that are really stupid, and everyone's gonna be like, well, what the hell? Maybe they'll find it funny. Maybe they're just gonna be confused. But regardless of it all, you had a blast making it, and that's truly all that matters. Okay. Okay. So this is the thing. I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna put this on. Okay. This is so fucking stupid. But it still makes me giggle.
This guy. He's just my buddy. Yeah, he just writes my essays for me. This guy.
Like this one makes me laugh a little bit. This one makes me laugh a little bit. Have I ever drawn some sort of eldritch creature before? No. And I would have never gotten the chance to draw that if I wasn't making some stupid bullshit. Oh, wrong thing. But yeah, no, I do. I like the wizard as well. I want to make more wizard stuff unrelated to commissions because I just enjoy the wizard. I'm not gonna lie. Some people didn't seem to enjoy the wizard as much as I did, and to that I say, your loss. Your loss. Showed it to my brother. He did not find it that funny. Your loss is all I say. Oh, also, if for anyone new, there are hashtags in the corner of the screen on the top of the stream, top left. Sorry, it took me a second. If you write any of them in chat, I programmed it so a little something fun happens. My favorite is the hashtag bold. Oh, I did it twice. Okay, well. Yeah. Hell yeah. Now this. Who liked my cut? It doesn't come off on its own though, so if I forget it there, I might stay bald the entire time. I might. It's very possible. Yep. I don't know. I want to add more of these. See, these are another thing. Is there a point? No. Not really, but they're fun. So. Okay. Okay. Okay, so more work on the eyes. Make it more expressive. I'm just trying to make it more realistic because, you know, parts of your face don't move alone. Oh my god, not that emo one. I low-key, I low-key hate this one, I'm not gonna lie. It looks so bad. Oh, I also forgot to... Oh, whoa. Whoa. Yeah, okay. That's better. Yeah, because I forgot to change the color of my toggles, so let's not, the one arm's not gonna be the right color. Went for the heterochromia as well. Crawling in my skin, these wounds, they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. Okay. Okay, so... honestly, I can kind of just select all of this, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you know what? Make a deformer with all of this. Actually, okay, no, that's excessive. I don't need those. just these, I think. Oh, the emo also doesn't go off. I have to remember to turn it off. I couldn't figure out how to turn that one off automatically. The emo and the bald. The glasses come off eventually, but the emo and the bald kind of stay until I remember to take them off. So yeah, if I if I forget that it's on, which I often do, I'll just stay emo and or bald. Well, I don't think I set it up so it could be both, unfortunately. Bald and emo would be so funny though. I gotta set that. I gotta next model I'm making for myself. I'm going all in on that. Oh, I also do have this. This is not a chat one. This is one I turn on, but the classic. I do love using this one. I do love pulling out the Riz face on occasion, perchance. So it's a little janky also. Whenever I turn, sometimes it just doesn't quite work right, but I've got the jawline of a god right now, so. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it as well. Okay. Okay. Alright. And then I can connect this to the eyebrows. Oh. Well, it would help if I selected the right eyebrow, probably. Okay. There we go. Oh, I'll put the music back on. A little bit of music. I gotta find a way to get a playlist going so it's not just the same song over and over. Oh yeah, and I've got a finger wiggle one also. Let me just show off go through the toggles, I guess. The finger wiggles on its own. So, it's fun. This one's just disappointed. Not as fun, but you know. Got a whole got an assortment. There we go. This one feels appropriate for the time being. Oh, let me save. I haven't saved in a while. Okay. Woo, what is that? Right. Has been saved. Yeah. I'm gonna remove it anyways. Ooh, that is not the right thing. Oh. Okay, well that should be... Or why? I don't know how they got switched, but okay. Or no. Form. Okay. Okay, there we go. Well, I'm pretty sure form and angle are also switched, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, they are. Okay, let's rename it again. That's okay. I don't know what happened there, but better catching it. But glad I caught it now instead of later. Okay. Okay. Alright. I think we should be good now. Angle and then form. Yep, okay. Okay, so basically, you know, when you open your eye really wide, your eyebrow really... And what, honestly? Not gonna lie, I might just do the whole eye. I might just do the whole entire eye. All go in there. We can all go in there. We'll accept that. Accept that. It's all in. Okay, it's all in there. We're good. Okay. Right, because I mean, when you pull your eyebrow up, it also pulls your eye up. So that's what this is doing. Okay. Is it all in there? Nope, it's not. It is not. Dude. Dude. Okay. Okay. Alright, we should also be good to do this now. Oh. My bad. It should be... that's the left lash. Not the right lash. Okay. Cannot forget... Who dares text me when I'm... Oh, the Weather Network. Okay. Okay. Who dares text me when I'm live? Alright. Time to do the same thing with the left brow. You know what? Let me see the right eye as a frame of reference. Are those pretty even? I think so. Yeah, I gotta put these in there too. There we go. Alright. Now we're talking. You send me a message so you can send me the design. Perfect. Sounds good. I will check that after the live. Hey. Here. I shouldn't be seeing this. A little bit of the red passing through here. That's what I'm looking at, by the way. So. Not by these. Okay. Okay, there you go. Oh. I've adjusted these already. I don't know why they are de-adjusted, but the rest of it works. The rest of it works. I don't know why that doesn't, but okay. I suppose. Okay. Well, must have been before I copied it that this got messed up, because it's on both of them, so. Okay, because earlier I usually only rig one eye and then you just copy it over. So, which is what I did. All right. So. Right. Well, this isn't at the lashes, it's the eye, so. Just copy that other one. But I didn't, for some reason, I guess. Whatever, it's fine. Okay. There we go. Okay. Most of the stream is gonna just be me fixing something and I'm like, okay. Okay, yeah, this should not be moving. Why is that one giving me a full thing where this one's just giving me the tiniest fucking box known to man? There we go. Okay. There we go. That should help in actually making this decent instead of having the tiny baby box on the bottom. Oh, you have some pieces of media you would recommend to everyone who asks? Yeah, it's random, so what? I just like to learn more about people around me, especially artists, makes me understand their world and art better and all. I guess just like there's not many things I would recommend to everyone just because I usually gear my recommendations a lot. Holy shit. Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Usually one I like to recommend to kind of everyone, I guess, is... I guess I'd say Psyche K. The anime, the disastrous life of Psyche K. That's usually one I'll recommend to, like, basically anyone. It appeals to just kind of everyone. I will say it's not perfect. There are 2 episodes that got me raising an eyebrow. There's one that's got, like, very colonial undertones, and one that's got very fatphobic undertones, but that's way later on. I don't know why there's just the odd episode in there. I don't remember their numbers. They kind of don't contribute anything, but it's like... I don't know. It's just a very funny, like, it kind of transcends everyone's humor, I think. Everyone I've shown Psyche K to loves it. I mean, another really good one is Mob Psycho, but my ultimate recommendation is always Psyche K. And then other stuff, there's a lot of other stuff I like, but I mean, that kind of just depends on the type of media people are interested in, or what genre they're interested in, but... Okay, can we not do that, please? Sorry about that, I choked on my own spit. Might be TMI, but that's why I just randomly coughed. Otherwise, I would have turned away from the mic. I just was not expecting that. But yeah, Mob Psycho is also a really solid one. I don't know. I feel like comedy is a really easy one to just recommend to everyone. In terms of comedy comics, what is it called? There's one that's short on Canva that I really like. I also really like Not So Shoujo Love Story. I have to catch up on it, but it's really funny as well. Like, it takes you off guard in a way you wouldn't expect, and I really like it. For webtoons, please don't go crazy mode. Never mind. We're going crazy mode, I guess. That's fine. Who wants a normal moving eye anyways, huh? Not me. It's me. I would have wanted the normal eye. Okay. Okay, I selected too much there. I don't want the eyeball itself to really move. I just want the lid moving, to be honest. No, that's not what I want. Oh, why is it adjusting this side again? I don't want it to do that. Okay, who the fuck is drilling all of a sudden? Yes, of all times to drill. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted by the model, but I meant to ask, what about you? What are your top, what's your top media? That's kind of always a favorite of yours. Why is it? Oh. Okay, we're back to that. Dude, can we stop? Can you stop being such a little pain in the butt? Futuristic space opera fiction. That's pretty sick. Yeah, that's my struggle with recommendations. There's just, I don't know. There's no, people always say, oh, there's like, personally, I don't think there's any genre that I hate. I just, sometimes I'll like dislike certain executions of it, but like even genres that I wouldn't necessarily call myself the biggest fan of, I wouldn't say I hate. Right? I might not like some popular tropes or whatever, but there's always going to be something in there that I'm like, yes, I really like this piece of media, so. So feel free to recommend something along those lines if you like. Oh. Okay, I think the issue is I think I might have made this a little too big. Not gonna lie, I think I made it a little too big. Also, water alert. Don't forget to drink water. Wouldn't want anyone getting dehydrated around these parts. Unless you're on an IV drip, I guess. In that case, I think you're safe. You're on saline, I think you might be safe. Okay, here it is. Oh yeah, I've heard about Project Hail Mary. I've heard about that actually. You know what? Let me write that down. Let me write that down. I've heard about Bloody Mary as well, you know? I heard of people speaking about the book before the movie came out as well. Perhaps this is the one. We're finally able to get the... This book is... okay. Darn. If only. It's about time Antarctica got blown off the map, bro. What a useless landmass. You know, we got, what, like, 30 people living on there? Waste of space, if you ask me. Let's blow that shit. Alright. Stop! I don't want it reflecting on the bottom. Oh my god, stop. It won't stop pulling the eye! Okay, and the eye is pulled again. Stop. Okay, stop. You know what? You know what? I've had enough of this. I've had enough of this. You're getting removed from the thing. You're getting removed. You're getting removed. No longer will you mess with my stuff. No longer will you mess with my stuff. Oh. 5,500. That is much more than I expected. Well then. Okay. Yep, good enough. I was just waiting. When you mentioned space opera, I was like, is Cowboy Bebop gonna be mentioned? That is a classic I keep forgetting to watch. I want to watch it so bad. Subnautica is a classic. I love anything that'll, like, work off the basis of, like, you are, like, alone, or, like, at least a lone human. There might be other life forms, but, like, you're a lone human, or, like, there are very, very few people. I kind of like Iron Lung. a little bit, you know. Very few people. And you're just like kind of lonely in like a big void, like a very big universe. I don't know, I always like when things bring up that feeling and make use of that feeling. I feel like one that's more horror that managed to do that was Bird Box. I don't know about the movie, I never watched it. But I read the book like 3 times before the movie came out. I loved it. So, like the fact you can't see, there's just so few people. And if there are more people, I mean, you can't really see them, but, you know. Yeah, it's a very, like, I don't know, very, like, haunting, but, like, cool also. I don't know. I feel like space and ocean both do that very well, but also sometimes just post-apocalyptic can do that pretty well, too. Okay. Oh, I fully forgot to do the other side. Okay, there we go. That's a little too much. The last one was a little too much. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Look who it is. The one and only. The one and only Fart Man. Well, 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 well. Long time no see. How you been doing, Fart Man? Still deep in the studies? Control? I'm not coming back. Huh. I'm writing that down too. After 5 years, oh my god. It's almost like we're like a long lost friend or a long lost family member, you know? Finally see you again after all these years. Finals coming soon. How are you feeling about those? Are you feeling prepared enough? I see. They're haters. They're haters. They didn't want to see you back here. Also, if you ever think I'm talking to myself, it's probably the stream on the other platform because I stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So, just to let you know, I can't really put it on screen because my computer likes to freak the fuck out when I do that. But anyways, long lost twin. Oh my god. Meow, 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 meow. What's the I don't know why that's the first sad song, quote unquote, that came to mind. Yeah, figured that out. Yeah. I'm not like fighting invisible demons on stream. Fortunately. My computer's already screaming, so I don't think I can put the chat on screen. I really want to one day if I upgrade my computer. There's I'm gonna pay us all a treat. Chat's gonna be on stream. Both platforms, that way people can talk to each other through the platforms. That's gonna be crazy. My ass is staying in this grade, bro. Never graduate. Trust. I thought that too, and here I am. And I'm choosing to go to school again. I could have stopped at grade 12, and I did not. I don't know. And I didn't even know if I was gonna make it. So. You gotta do what you can with what you have and then trust. Gone mad from isolation. Okay. Okay. Off the... Okay, you gotta watch yourself now, Daddy Angie. No, I'm playing. Okay. You know what? Wish me luck. I'm gonna try pick up planets from monsters. I'm not sure exactly what that entails, but I do wish you luck. I do wish you luck. If someone for some reason asks, you have my blessing. I'm suffering hard. Oh. See, maybe a small part of us just likes to suffer. I'm out here making Vtuber models for fun. And it seems I'm not the only one putting myself through suffering for quote-unquote fun. Playing. Hardest boss from the game. I see, I see. The model's judging you hard right now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Turns out, the reason I've gone on and off record, I've mentioned how the eyebrows piss me off on my model because I can't do like the rock face, like the properly. And turns out that's actually because I have my files right here for my model, and they're looking fucking insane. That's what happens when you do a model that's more complicated than what I'm working on right now. But turns out I actually forgot to rig a parameter on my model, so eyebrows devious, yep. So that's, you best believe next time I make a model for myself, it's gonna have those brows. It's gonna have the brows. And I'm gonna be doing the Riz rock. All the faces, in fact. I'm gonna be making all the faces. You best believe. Okay. Okay. you're outside. If they slime you out, it's not of your own volition. No, 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 they can't slime you. What? They can't tear us apart already. No. It's been 5,000 years. It's been 5,000 years. They can't tear us apart already. We've barely reconnected. Ah. Don't know what voice that was. Okay. 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 Time to evaluate. Did I? I kind of raised this one more though. I want to make them more even. Okay. You know what? That's pretty even. That'll be even enough. I should have done this before I duplicated the eyes, but I didn't, so. That's round one. Yep, those will be close enough. Okay, and I have not rigged this one yet, so I'm gonna do that. Okay. A little much. That's too much. Lift angle. What I feel like those are pretty even, no? I feel like they're pretty. Yep, okay. They're even enough for me, so. Okay, and I didn't do that one yet. Okay. Do any of you watch, what YouTubers do you watch? I'm curious. Do any of you watch Queso? Oh my god, I'm so glad he started playing Water Park Simulator. I watch his other horror stuff, but I love when he does like any series a lot. I love those even more. Genuinely gets me through the day. I see him like, new video on the series, I'm like, oh, yes, yes. My evening hath been blessed. Queso has bequeathed upon me a new video for my own viewing pleasure. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah, no, that needed to be said like that. Anyways. Wishing the best of luck to, you're still listening, to both of you, by the way, for the finals and for the boss. Boss. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta do this one. right. Right. I'll consider those done for now. For now. I think I have no choice. Up next, it's probably gonna be the turn, the head XY. Now I'm kind of rusty, so I'm gonna copy my homework. See what I did on my other one. I still hate the angle. It's giving low poly horror game. You know what I mean? Like it's not it. It's not it. I didn't understand how. I didn't really realize that. Yeah, I didn't know what clipping there's were too, so I just lowered the opacity. It's not bad, but like it could definitely be better. Who's this character? It's a little model, a simple model that I'm making for an art trade. Because I want to get my VTuber grind on, but I'm rusty, so. And I don't really feel like doing my shit yet, because that's gonna be complicated, and look, I'm like the worst client to myself. I wouldn't do this to anyone else, but to myself, my expectations are really high, and I also don't know what I want half the time, so. But yeah, this is, the OC of GetJinxed on, I think, most social media. I know they're on Blue Sky and Instagram, but this is their OC. I believe the name is Sailor, if I'm recalling. And yeah. I asked them to do a trade, but I didn't mention it was gonna be VTuber model. Although they did check that they were interested when they requested a trade. So, and on my story and whatnot. So, you're not. But yeah, okay. What did I do for the head angles? What is where? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the layering, which you can't see that much because it's behind me, but this is a behind the scenes look. You know? Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's what I did, yeah. I don't really watch that much YouTube outside of niche French Minecraft role-playing. Oui, baguette, I know. And Wolf, like, the best competitive Pokemon player. Oh, that's nice. That's interesting. I saw your name, I was like, that feels French. The bull in there feels French. Interesting. Oh, baguette. Never gets old. I do like doing that even though I know French. There's something that's just fun about not saying French properly. Sometimes I do it on purpose, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways. We're doing yes. Okay. Oh my god, okay, I misclicked my keyboard. There we go. Nice. 30 might be a little excessive. I think I'm gonna change this to probably 25 to be honest. That's still quite a bit, but at least it's a little less intense. The origin of Ibid is mispronounced. Ibid. Oh my god. Talking about a Lego, I mean, that's nice. There's lore. There's lore. I love when people's usernames have like lore to them, or just names or whatever. Very nice. Mine doesn't. Mine does not have any lore. I was just like, wouldn't that be funny? That's it. Yeah. Okay, hopefully you cannot hear the dog, my brother's dog barking. Oh, I just realized the desktop audio was also playing the music. Hopefully that didn't sound messed up. I've been going for longer than I thought. I didn't think I would be here for this long, but... Okay. Alright. Now we gotta go through the fun time of making this thing looking like it's gonna turn. Okay. Okay, I'm definitely gonna need more divisions than that. There we go. If this doesn't look like it's been sent straight from hell, I don't know what does. Am I brave enough to try to mess with glue on stream? I don't know. Yo, why do you look like that? Come on. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to delete all of this. Not right now though. Gotta select all of this first. copy if I'm remembering correctly how to do it, which I could be not. Very well could be not. Okay. Aha! Call me Albert Einstein. Might as fucking well. Okay, I don't remember how to get the glue working. Oh. Do I have to have both of them selected? The glue? That's something I didn't really understand glue my first time making a model, so I don't really understand glue still, but you know. Wait, where is the glue? Whoa. No. Oh. No. Like everything. Okay. And it is glued. Let's go. What that does is they will move together. Oh, that's kind of horrifying. Oh. Best friend so far. Let's go. All right. Oh no. It's always when you think it's going well. That's always when it chooses to go wrong. Goes awry. Darn. do angle XY. No. No. Ah. Well, making progress at least. That's always good. I do it, yep. Okay. Right. I think I'm gonna try to do a little bit of progress on this. That'll probably end it. Not right now, but soon. This did go on for longer than I thought, and it was a good time. But I unfortunately have chores to do. Old enough that nobody reminds me of them except myself, and that might be worse. Might be worse. Okay. That surprisingly does not look that bad. What? Now, hold up. Nice. Okay. Okay. Not looking too bad. Now, obviously, everything is going to have to be moved, but, you know. Okay. So... that. What ears? Let's do the ears next. Face angles are usually some of the trickier stuff. If you mess them up, everyone will feel it. You don't have to be an artist to feel that that's not right, or even a rigger or anything. All right. Yeah. You know what? All right. This is getting to a tedious part, so I think I'll end it here. But thank you to everyone who joined. And good luck with the studies, the games, and all of the other stuff. This went on for much longer than I thought, but it was enjoyable. And if I have the opportunity, I will try to do some more stuff on live. I just don't usually think of it, but I'll try to do it. That way we can, you know, chat more and keep each other company. All right. Give me 1 second. Maybe I should make one for stream ending soon. Maybe I should. But thank you for joining. Goodbye. Thanks for hanging out. Good day, good night, good afternoon, good morning, whichever, and good luck with all of your stuff. See you in the next one.